Hello, and welcome. Welcome to another live. So, we're here to give you just a quick update in the context of this case, and it has been going on for some time now. But as you know, we don't normally comment on cases that are before the courts. But just some breaking news just to update you, and I hope you're hearing me loud and clear in the chat there that Noel Maitland, all right, was found guilty a short while ago, all right, in the context of this case. So that's the update for you. I'm just checking to make sure that this live is going. So welcome one, welcome all. Please remember to hit the like button, the share button, and of course the subscribe. Again, if you're just tuning in, breaking news. All right, Noel Maitland found guilty. All right, so we are getting some information in the context of that. So, as you know, he was, or police constable Noel Maitland of his girlfriend, 24, and entrepreneur Donnelly. That's the update that we're getting in the context. In this context, we are being informed that the jury deliberated for over 3 hours before returning its verdict, all right, in the Home Circuit Court. All right, and based on our understanding here, Maitland was found guilty on the counts. I don't know if we can say it here, but one of them preventing the lawful burial of a corpse, and also for unaliving Donnelly. And so that's the update that we're getting at this present moment in the context of this case. And I know it has rocked, the nation, and a lot of people will have a lot to say about this case. So I'm just checking for some more updates while I'm here. Just all right. So again, welcome one, welcome all. Is in education. If you're here, please remember to hit the like button, the share button, and the subscription button. All right, so again, if you're just joining us, police constable Noel Maitland has been found guilty, all right, with the unaliving of his girlfriend Donnelly there. All right, again, the verdict was delivered some minutes ago. All right, perhaps about 45, almost an hour ago, I would say, in the context of what we are receiving. All right, so he was also convicted of preventing the lawful burial of a corpse in relation to the disappearance of Donnelly. All right, so just to let you know that, so that's the update. And with systems, to say, they're waiting on the trans going to file their appeal, but that's the update that we have for you at this point, all right, in the context of what's going on. So I'm just going to quickly look in the chat to see if there are any comments there. I am not seeing any. All right, but again, welcome one, welcome. Garrick is here. Welcome, Garrick. Please remember to hit the like button, the share button, and the subscription button. So, how do you feel about this verdict? All right, guilty. All right. So before jury went in to deliberate, the judge obviously provided, I think it was Justice Pusey, provided some guidance in the context of, how they should make their decision, not what they should decide, but I guess in the context of guiding that decision. And that decision that they're going to take must be in the context of beyond a reasonable doubt. And so there can be no doubt in their mind as it relates to the verdict that they are going to return. All right, and so it was a 7-member jury, all right, in the context of making this decision. And so before they went in, right, the judge pretty much ordered them to place their phones, all right, in an envelope, and ask them to come to their verdict of guilty or not guilty. All right, so that is important. But before sending them off, the judge pretty much asked them or implored them that based on the evidence the last 8 months, they have to be sure, reasonable doubt, that the young lady is dead. So that's Donaldson, and that there is an actual body, and that Maitland took steps to prevent the lawful burial of her corpse. And so that was significant. And so the judge indicated to the jury that if they cannot be sure beyond a reasonable doubt, their verdict should be not guilty, all right, for preventing the lawful burial there. He also pointed out to them that if they believe that he did not unalive Donaldson, all right, but steps to prevent her lawful burial, their verdict should be guilty in relation to preventing the lawful burial. All right, and so they were pretty much guided. And as you know, because it's a criminal matter, for sure, it cannot be, probabilities where you're going to say it's more likely than not. It has to be a higher threshold beyond a reasonable doubt. So if there is any form of doubt that was created in the minds, all right, of the jury panel in the context of their decision, then that's what the judge is saying. Once there is doubt, then you have to return a verdict of not guilty. But as long as you're sure beyond a reasonable doubt, then a guilty verdict must be returned. And so I guess the family will hear from them, but I am monitoring to get updates, because I know, I guess, the media will be on it to kind of get some updates from, the lawyers, family members, and all of that. So we are kind of waiting for that. So as soon as that is available, we'll definitely come back and just share, those updates with. If you're just tuning in, Constable, all right, Noel Maitland, so Police Constable Noel Maitland has been found guilty in relation to the unaliving of Donnelly Donaldson, all right, and in the context, and he's also guilty for preventing the lawful burial. All right, and so that's the update that we have for you. The jury deliberated for over 3 hours before returning its verdict in the home circuit court, and so we'll hear, I guess, as soon as possible if they decide to share steps. But usually it's like, okay, we're going to appeal, so I guess we'll listen out for that, based on what the defense is going to share, if they decide to share anything publicly. But we'll definitely, see what happens in this one. So again, welcome one, welcome all. Like button, the share button, and of course, and that's pretty much the update that I have for you. So it's going to be very quick, in the context of what is happening. We do not have anything more at this point to share, but as soon as the updates become available, we will definitely share more. All right, so thank you so much for coming over. Please remember to hit the like button, the share button, and of course the subscription button. And if you're new to this channel, Voices in Education is a safe space where we share and learn from each other. We do that in a respectful way to ensure that we're maintaining our safe space, our safe community, where everyone feels valued and a sense of belonging. All right, so it's not just my voice, it's our voices. And so it would be good to hear from at least one person that I am So right now where I'm at, we're not able to take phone calls at this point, but for sure, later on, as more information comes in, if that comes, all right, we'll definitely come back and then we'll open the phone line just to hear from you. But I just wanted to come on here to share with you this breaking news. So again, if you're just tuning in, all right, Police Constable Noel Maitland has been found guilty in relation to the unaliving of Donnelly Donaldson, and also in relation to preventing the lawful burial of a corpse. All right, so again, welcome one, welcome all. Continue to stay safe and remember to stick with us. All right, so bye for now and